Hi and welcome today to another Let It Die guide. It's been a while since the last one, so I decided to do another one. And even because today is Forcemen Day and I have to do the weekly quest for it, so why not do a Red Napalm Nightmare guide. So here it is. I'm gonna face Red Napalm Nightmare mode. So first of all, Red Napalm Nightmare mode could be found in Tata, floor 17. Floor 16. Sorry. You can go there from Kaga. I'm gonna show you the road. I'm not gonna cut this one. You go up to floor 16 Kaga, then you go up to floor 17, which will always be on the first left side on Kaga. So the floor 17 escalator will always be there. So just take that, and then from floor 17 you go down on I think it's Kyuzaka. I'm gonna show you now anyway. When I arrived in front of the Red Napalm booth, let's say, I'm gonna explain everything I'm using, the decal, the weapon, the armor, and this kind of stuff. For now I'm gonna show you the road. So you arrive here, you go to the left, and there will be the escalator to floor 17. This is predetermined, so it will always be here. It's not a chance or anything. And you go up to Tata, floor 17. This floor instead is random. The escalator for Kyuzaka could be left, could be in front of you. This is random. It's not predetermined as this one. So let's go. I'm gonna start explaining a little bit. So Red Napalm is a really heavy mushroom-based fight, especially if you try it pretty early, and not here we are, and not like where am I have an uncapped weapons, I have uncapped armor, I have great decals, I have an uncapped fighter, so I can potentially basically make Red Napalm Nightmare with only 2-3 rooms, something like that, if I want to. Still, I'm gonna show you an actual way for a player to make her without needing uncapped stuff, great decals. So I'm just gonna use normal decal and a normal weapon. So starting from the weapon, what you need is a Bowling Crusher I don't know. Sorry. It's a Bowling Crusher, which is the tier 4 bowling. You can find the bowling weapon in the 30s. It has a random blueprint from the chest, or if you're watching this right now, this month, which is June 2019, there is as a reward, if you get to Diamond, you will get a Bowling Crusher A TDM right away, tier 4 already, so you could use that right away from the bat. It will be even better, more damage, more durability, a lot better for this. So, what you really need from the Bowling Crusher is his rage move. It's the best rage move in all the game, not only for Red Napalm, but in general for climbing. So you're gonna need to spam that. And I don't think I need to tell how it is. I'm gonna show you, and it only will use only, as you can see. Oh no, over here. Rage move cost only 1 point, so it's great because you can spam it without too much trouble. Still, you need to recharge your rage bars during the battle. So I will recommend you to go in with a good store of either grid mushroom or golden mushroom. I take 3 golden mouse. I don't think I'll need them all. Still, better safe than sorry. And if you need golden mushroom, they are not that hard to find. Just go in the 40s and find the golden mouse around to kill. Should be pretty easy. I always find like 1, 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 golden mouse in my 40s run, so they are not that rare. Then take with you some life room in case you get hit and lose all your life. It's never a wrong choice to go with some life room. I'm gonna take normal one because it will be overkill to take golden one. But if you don't feel safe or it's the first time you try, maybe take a golden one for safety. You never know. Then take with you, this is a must have, some red extinction. Cook them. This will increase your attack by 75%, allowing you to do a lot more damage to her, which is great. And it's almost a must have because the damage output you'll put compared to not using them, it's actually quite a lot, and she has a lot of life. So the other mushroom you need, another must have, is the helmet room, because you need she will go invisible after she gets hit for a decent chunk of health. She will go invisible, and so you need some helmet room to be able to just be invincible for a few seconds, find her and get her out of the invisibility. To get her out of the invisibility, you need to do a certain amount of damage. Usually it's 2 or 3 rage moves, so not that hard, honestly. Then some barb meats. I would recommend full one to heal yourself from either the damage from this room you'll take using them, or some damage you will receive and can heal. It's never a bad choice to have some meat with you. And to finish up, I don't have some umbrella rib fungus. Umbrella rib fungus would be a lot better for this, since you can just start at the start of the trial, just hit an umbrella, go invisible, and with that go hit her. That's it. And after it's pretty much the same battle as I'm gonna show you. So I don't have umbrella ribs. I thought so, but I used them all. Or maybe I have some away on my fighters in the storage in the freezer, and I didn't check. Sorry. So I'm gonna use instead cat eyes room, which should work in the same way, just slowing time instead of being invisible. And so you can, I think at this point you can use either or those, a grilled cat eye or a grilled umbrella rib. It's up to you. It won't change much, I think. So yeah, the bowling crusher should be tier 4, yeah, and I think at least +2. At +2 you already should be able to do enough damage to kill her in Nightmare. Otherwise, no. I tried back then when we didn't have Uncapped stuff, and I had tier 4 +0 bowling crusher, and the difference is pretty big, honestly. So if you want, you can try, especially if you have an Uncapped fighter. Don't get me wrong, but I recommend you to have the bowling crusher, the Jaeger possible you can. Sorry. So for last, we talk about the armor. The armor I choose the Knight Rider set, pretty much like the one I used for Palewind. So pants, body from Knight Rider, and Captain's Beret, because it's the best war ensemble one, just 9 vitality, so more defense to the damage, and more strength, so more damage with the Bowling Crusher, which uses strength. So it's a good setup. I recommend to do it. The Knight Rider armor is one of the best armor in the game, stat-wise, and the Captain's Beret, it's an amazing helmet overall. So I recommend working on this. Mine are uncapped, but you can do that even, I would say even a tier 4 +0, they are fine. They should allow you to take 1 or 2 hits before dying, which I know it seems few, but you really shouldn't be heated at all with against Red Napalm. That's the point of having such a massive storage of rooms with you. So for the decals, I choose some simple decals. You can find them all in the stews, or buy them, or change them for skills room. So Dumble, increase attack by 7%. It's a 1-star, so it should be easy to find in the stew. Just do some stews, should come out. It's a 1-star, as you can see. I have 94 of them, so Then Slugger, 2 of them. It's a 1-star too, so it should be really easy to come out from some stew you do without any problem. And the other one could be, I think, both, or no. It should be. You should be able to get it for some skills room. That's it, I think. Either you buy it with skill coins or get it with skills room. Now I don't remember about Slugger, but it's not hard to get. Then Medalist, it's a 2-star, so slightly rarer than the other 2, but it came out plenty to if you do some stew before. And then we have 2 dual wielding master. The non-premium version of it could be found with could be bought with some skills room, so exchange some skills room. I think it was silver skills room or gold, I don't remember. I think it was silver, but I'm not sure. So when it's skills room day on Thursday, just go to the floor indicated, which I think it was floor 4, and get some skills room there and get it, while the other one can be found in the random stew decal. It's a 3-star, so it's not that common. Still, I think if you do a decent number of stew, it will come out. Otherwise, you can put instead of this another medalist, which could be, I think, bought for 10,000 kill coins. So use that. It's a 3% less strength, but it works too. And a 5-leaf clover. I have here a premium one, always from the stew. It's being a 3-star, it's not that common too. Still, if you don't find it, you can always exchange, I think, 2 golden skills room. I'm sure about this case it's golden skills room. I think it was 2 for getting it non-premium, so you could use that. It increases the critical damage by 20%, the critical chances, which is a lot because in Let It Die the critical damage does per 2 times the normal damage, so it's actually a lot. So increasing the chance by 20% is already a decent number. For the rest, Slugger does 10% more damage with blunt weapon, so this is a 20% bonus with the crushers that are blunt as a genre. And Medalist does 7% increased attack with milk weapon, which the ball crusher is. And for the last decal we have here, it's dual wielding master, which increases the attack by 10% when using the same one-handed weapon in both hands. That's the reason why I use 2 bowling crusher and put them one in the left hand, one in the right hand, because we have a 20% attack boost, which is a lot. And for safety, I have an uncapped one on the right, but I recommend always take with you 3, unless it's uncapped, then 2 should be enough. So enough talking, let's go to the battle. I'm gonna try and talk while doing it. So when after it first start, you have to go to the right pillar you see there and hide behind there while eating your room, as I'm gonna show you. Let's see the intro little movie. I always liked the red Napalm one. It's always such a cool character. And the only female of the group. Which is great for me. I love his armor and has a great stats, so works for me. I use only female fighters. Okay, here we are. So as said, run to the right pillar, parry, because you're gonna do this, then eat your mushroom, eat your life, eat, I guess, all your red skin, you can eat all of them. I recommend to take with you 3, 4 maybe is even better. Then use your umbrella rib or cat eye. I'm gonna use a cat eye. slow down time, and hit her. Just full rage move. Then she's gonna go invisible, as you can see. Just go behind the other pillar, heal yourself. There she is. That's how you can tell where she is, by her shots. Then just go invisible, recover your rage bar. See where she is. You can see the feint of her, but right now I'm missing her. There she is. Just hit her when you should find her. See? 2 rage moves to take her out of the invisibility. The pillar will explode. Luckily this one is still here. Oh, she's taunting me. That's rare. Then another time, let's slow down time. Let's just repeat what we did before. Let's use the other rage because the right one is almost broken. And done, as you can see, with just normal crushers, not uncapped one, even if the right one is almost broken, I didn't notice. And she's defeated. So as you can see, is more... Red Napalm, I think, is more a way to learn how to use properly your shroom. It's a lot of shroom management. You learn how to use the shroom in the battle, learn how she moves when she goes invisible, learn where to find her, to hit her, be fast, and you shouldn't have any problem with her. As you can see, it was pretty easy, pretty fast, so that's all there is. As I said, it's a lot of shroom management. I had trouble at the beginning because I messed up with the shroom. Messed up with my rage move, but once I learn what shroom I needed, what do I need to do, where I need to go, there was no problem. Sometimes you'll be unlucky and both pillars will go down. In that case, be fast, use an helmet shroom to be safe, heal, good rage, whatever, try to survive. Usually this one will stay up enough for you to use as a defense and not get caught in the open. But sometimes they both explode, especially if you take too long, and that could make the battle a lot harder. Sorry. And so yeah, try to be fast. As I said, learn the room and be fast, and you should have no problem. I got her head. Try to do what I recommend too is trying to do Red Napalm, especially in Nightmare, since you can get all the blueprints here as fast as you can, because all of her armor, especially in my opinion the body, and her weapon, the M2G. The M2G is the best weapon in the game. It's the hardest one to learn, but once you learn it, it's basically almost OP because you can stay far away and one shot almost everybody, especially with serial killer, and even with bosses you do a lot of damage. And the armor being giving you a 42% piercing shot resistance, it's amazing because the biggest problem in the game are the kamas, and so with that you can resist pretty much a lot of kamas shots up in the 50s, where you will find a lot. Well, that's everything for this guide anyway. Hope it helped. Sorry for the confusion. I know I made some mistakes, some mispronunciation, I messed up sometimes, but I hope it helped you. If you have still some questions, some doubts, this kind of stuff, just tell me in the comments. I'm gonna reply and try to help with whatever you need. For now, that's all. If you wanna go down fast, just go over here, let yourself die, burn out. Well, obviously remove your armor or it will break out, and just let yourself die. You will spawn in the waiting room with and can get your fighter back for free. So it's a lot faster way than actually have to go down. Well, anyway, that's all for me. Hope this guide helped you against the Red Napalm Nightmare mode, and see you next Let It Die video. Bye bye!